Yes.
But we're in the book of Isaiah, chapter 55. If you got your new versions, pull it on up. If you got old-fashioned Bibles, that's cool too. Chapter 55. Understand this. Isaiah is a prophet. This is a book of prophecy. Okay, the book of Isaiah is the first of the latter prophets in the Hebrew Bible, and it's the first of the major prophets in the English Bible. And so, prophet Isaiah, the book of Isaiah was split up into three different categories of oracles, and it was the pre-Isaiah, which was pre-exile, and then in the middle was while he was in exile, and then post-Isaiah was coming out of exile. And so I want to give you this backdrop to understand how this was penned, because he wrote this in the middle of Babylonian captivity.
Mm-hmm.
He was prophesying these things in the middle of Babylonian captivity. He was prophesying this kind of stuff in the middle of captivity. While him and everybody around him is going through something, he opens his mouth and starts speaking these words. So now that you know that, when I read this, it should bless your socks off based on the context in which it was written. Amen?
Amen.
Context is everything. Here we go. I'm only going to play with 2 verses, but because I really want to drive home a point, I'm going to give you context by reading from verse 1. I'm reading from the NIV, Isaiah 55, and it says this: "Come, all you who are thirsty, come to the waters, and you who have no money, come, buy and eat. Come buy wine and milk without money and without cost." I wish I had time to unpack exactly what he was trying to prophesy to the people. Was that at the end of the day, what God has for you is for you, and you can have all the milk, and you can have all the wine, and you can have all the grain you want to with no money, based on relationship. Y'all too dead in here. I need 2 people who gonna run with me when I get through with this. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Good God. Listen to me and eat what is good, and you will delight in the riches of fare. Give ear and come to me. Listen that you may live. I will make an everlasting covenant with you, my faithful love promised to David. See, I have made him a witness to the peoples, a ruler and commander of the people. Surely you will summon nations you know not, and nations you do not know will come running to you because of the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, for he has endowed you with splendor. Here's where it gets real interesting and good. Seek the Lord while he may be found.
I love that.
Call on him while he is near. This indicates and suggests to me that there will be a time.
Yes.
There will be a time where he won't be on the main line.
That's right.
And you can't tell him what you want.
Yeah.
That there will be a time he'll be further away than he is now. So Isaiah is saying, call on him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake their ways and the unrighteous their thoughts. Let them turn to the Lord, and he will have mercy on them, and to our God, for he will freely pardon. My favorite verse. For my thoughts are not your thoughts. Neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. Hashtag, you can't figure it out.
That's right.
Wow, that's good. Yes.
Real talk.
Whew.
Hashtag, the reason why you're dealing with anxiety is because you're trying to pin him and he can't be pinned.
Wow.
You're trying to outsmart this thing and he can't be figured out because his ways are not your ways and his thoughts are not your thoughts. Then he goes further. He says, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. This is where I want to land right here on verse 10. As the rain and the snow come down from heaven and do not return to it without watering the earth and making it bud and flourish, so that it yields seed for the sower and bread for the eater, so is my word that goes out from my mouth and will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it.
Wow. My goodness.
Somebody needed to hear that.
Yes. Amen.
His word has been established. God is faithful to himself. He's faithful to himself, and he is the word. So he's faithful to his word. And he says, whatever I've spoke, you can cash that. You can take that to the bank because it will not return to me void. I want to draw your attention back to verse 10. As the rain and the snow come down from heaven and do not return to it without watering the earth and making it bud and flourish, so that it yields seed for the sower and bread for the eater, so is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but it will accomplish what I desire. I want to speak to you from the next 19 minutes from the brief subject, I'm not okay with not having water. I'm not okay with not having water. I could probably live without some of the things that I put in my body. I could probably live without eating. I could probably live, but I'm just not okay without having water. Good God. Do me a favor, Don. That third light switch, flip it for me. To the left, right, in the middle. No, in the middle. Right, to the left, to the left. Yep. There we go. I want to see your face. Let's pray. Father,